All right, good afternoon, everybody. This is a 2006 Nissan Titan. My rear Sonar Buzzar has gone out, and I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot that and change it. So after I change this buzzer, I've got this 2x4 set up back here to operational check this and make sure that I get a beeping sound once I put it in reverse. So there's 4 sensors in the back, 2 on each side of the bumper, and I'll show you how you op check that and swap it out. So in addition to the Titan, this Sonar Buzzar also works for a number of Nissan vehicles, and I wrote them all down here, and I'll include those in the description as well. And this is my official manual. So I'll leave this here for a few seconds so you can pause and write these down if need be. Okay, great. So on to it. So to test this, you do not need a multi-scan tool or anything like that. You don't need to take it to anybody. It has a built-in diagnostic. There's multiple videos out there about it, but it's very, very simple. And you'll turn the key to the on position, and you'll hit this button about 15 times, and it'll turn off. You'll hit the button one more time, and it'll give you a blinking code. So those blinking codes will determine if it's either the buzzer or a switch, this particular switch, or the one of the 4 sensors in the back. And back to my official diagram here, the way the codes work, it would be one flash would equal this sensor on that left-hand outer side where I have that 2x4 back there. So the code I was getting was for the Sonar Buzzar, so I was getting 2 quick flashes and then 1 flash repeatedly. So that tells me that's the buzzer. Very simple replacement. So you can buy this part directly from Nissan. It's $80. The part number 25640-7S200. And if you take it to them to install, they're going to charge you about $110 to diagnose it. So you're looking at about $200 to change this, or you can buy it on Amazon. This is the one I bought from Allstate Electronic, same part number, 25 bucks. Got here in 1-day shipping, boom, and we'll throw that in. Now, if you do happen to run the diagnostic and it gives you one of these sensors in the back, sonar sensors, you can buy those on Amazon as well, and they're quick electrical connector, and they snap right in, very simple. They're $115 directly from Nissan, or you can get it on Amazon for $14. This is the seller that I had found. I've replaced one of these about a year ago. So 15 bucks, you know, really quick replacement. So we'll get right into it. I'll show you exactly how to pop this thing out. I've already got it prepped here, popped up. So use my handy dandy magnet here. So I prefer to use these kind of tools here so you don't mar your plastic, but you can use a regular flathead and then just pry up, pop here. So real quick, when I did pop this panel up, 2 of my retaining clips fell into the dash. All right, so here and here. So now I've got 2 pieces of metal on the dashboard. Fantastic, right? So hoping they would fall all the way through to the floor. Did not happen. So I've got a handy dandy magnet here that I got from an aviation tool website called the Yard Store. Much better than the ones you can buy like O'Reilly's, because this is flexible. I can bend it in any position I want. So just a copper wire with a magnet on the end. These are about $3 on yardstore.com. Highly recommend it. Much better than the rigid magnets you can get anywhere else. All right, so I'll fish those out later and reinstall that panel. I'll show you how to swap out this buzzer right quick. Very, very simple. So the buzzer itself is held in with 2 5.5 millimeter screws and 1 electrical connector. So these screws, some components, actually the mounting screws act as a ground. This thing is entirely plastic, so there's 2 wires to it, a power and a ground wire. So we can op check this without actually removing it by putting the new buzzer in, and I'll show you how to do that right quick. So this one here, it's got a tab right in the on the top. So some electrical connectors are different. Sometimes they're here, and that's why people break them a lot. So you just got to figure out where exactly your release tab is, and it's very difficult to do one-handed. Okay, so now popping that out so I can slave in this new one that we got. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out. So here's our new part from Amazon, and we'll go ahead and pop that bad boy on. Boom. And just to op check it before we go ahead and remove it, remember I have that 2x4 in the back. And we'll put the vehicle in reverse. Disco. Okay, so we know that component works. So we'll go ahead and swap it out now. So like I said before, these two screws are 5.5 millimeter. If you do not have a metric socket, I do, but I just didn't feel like going to the end of the garage. You can use a 7/32 on these, and they're not torqued nearly enough to where it would make much of a difference. So just keep that in mind. So make sure you don't drop the hardware in the dash, because there's a nice convenient big hole right here for you to do that. And these are held in with basic nut plates or anchor nuts or slip nuts, however you want to call them. And boom. And then just a simple reinstallation. And of course I have Michael J. Fox fingers right now. All right, there. And just put a little torque on these. And that's a German torque, just good and tight. And you're ready to reinstall your panel if you did not drop the clips back there like I did. So I'll have to fish those out. And just one more time, put it in reverse. Beep, 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 beep. Our backup camera is working. All right, and we're good to go. Thanks.